Right, hello everybody. This is the new launch, my new kit. You might see a couple of other videos after this one because this kits I haven't videoed, which I'm gonna just pop in, on my Etsy because I like people to see what they're getting. But this is my new one. It's called Spring Blossom. A lot of muted backgrounds, but also pops of colour, which I tend to like to do. So, and they're all collage papers. You get tone on tone. It got really big because I added the portrait version as well, so I had to split it up because I just I couldn't get it in. So, and I don't want to do links and things like that to go and get the files, because that's how things ended up on Pinterest when I've done that previously with my freebies. So I'm not doing that. So it's 3 separate purchases, I'm afraid, but I've kept them all quite reasonable, so it shouldn't be a problem. Altogether, my gosh, 24, it's under 60 because there's about 17 in each kit. So one's got 19, I think two's got 17. So yeah, work that out. I can't. Me and maths don't not very good. Right, so that's one of the collage. There's 6 main collage pages, which gives you a lot of scope to do things with. You can rip them up, you can put them in journals, you can do all sorts. That's that one. I love this one too. That's that one. I have used that flower before, I think, in one of my kits because I really like it. So then this is quite a subtle page, but sort of reminded me of a carnation. Not sure if it is, but it looked like it, and I quite like the tone of it all with this background, so I used it. And some tulips and daffodil, so yeah, like that. Then we've got like the coloured collage backgrounds, yeah, which they all come in handy, for if you want to use other flowers, they're great. And that one there. Yeah, as you know, I've got a laser printer and it doesn't print full scat, so my inkjet does, but I prefer to print on my laser. And another one there. Then we have the tone on tone ones, which are great, because these actually go quite nicely even with the sort of coloured ones, really. So let's put that in order. Yeah, there's 3 or 4 of those. Then I added, just as a bonus, some damask in some very soft pastel colours, like your pinks, your greens. This was supposed to be sort of like a mustard yellow, but I brought down the contrast quite a lot, so I wanted it quite muted. So it sort of looks like a very pale yellow now, which is great, because yellow is quite a hard colour, isn't it? It can be quite overpowering, and I didn't want it to be overpowering as a background. And that's a nice blue that is picked from one of the backgrounds. So, and then I got this sort of rosy background. I think I've got that in one of my lace kits, but I've put that in because it's quite nice to print on the back. Yeah, I've done that one myself with a stamp. So, and then I scanned it in, and yeah, I like it. So that's that one. Right, the add-on ended up quite big, and I will do a video on the add-on. Oh, sorry folks, because there's a few elements in there that need putting together, like the page flip. I have got a video on the Christmas version one, which I've done as a freebie, and I've put one in here because I quite fancied making one and put it in a journal, so I really enjoyed doing that. So I've included one in here. Right, so there's the jumbo tags, 2 pages of those. Then I've got journaling cards. I'll just make sure I fit in. Yeah, that's great. Journaling cards. I think it's 3 pages of those. And on there, sorry, I got my stuff behind my cloth here. That one there. And then I've got some like the straight tags where you can put the page tab toppers on because they come in handy, or you can do a trifold there with that one. You can do it with the tags as well. Like this is the page flip, so you know you've got a tag flip page, I called it. This goes onto there. Okay, but I will show you. I'll do a demo. Then I printed, you know, these areas I just fill in because I thought it was a bit empty. That's a little pocket. That's a tag that goes on top of that, and that fits in there. Then that fits in there. These will need to be backed because I printed this on paper because I didn't want that on the enveloping card. Okay, there was no other way of putting it together really, you know, on a page, or has to be another page and then you have a lot of empty space. So I've done it that way. I couldn't fit the blue text in here, but what I've done extra is another page, yeah, with just the text, in case you just wanted to print that out. Because I thought, well, you might just want the text more and not that. So I thought, well, either or. And then this, and I've done 2. Okay, fits in this pocket, and then you can use that as a template and cut some more out of your backgrounds, yeah, and then, you know, mix and match them. Okay, but that's all the sizing is right in the PDF. I think it's like 7, 8, 9, something like that, the pages for those. On the zip file I've named them A, B and C. Okay, so you know they go together. But like I say, I'm going to show you how to put that together for people that don't know. This is a page of pockets, little ones here, and then some larger ones. Okay, and don't forget, if it's too big for your journal, you can always cut it down. You know, don't have to think you have to leave it like that. It's just that I've done it a size that fits most. Yeah. That's that. And 2 large envelopes. Then this is my new sort of pocket here. It's like a very tall, sometimes, you know, when you get a third of a page, I like to do, and I do like the skinny pocket on it sometimes. So I'm sort of incorporating this pocket as well. So these just fold back, and then you ink the back of behind this so you can't see it, and then, which again I'll do this one as well, and then that's a tall tag for that pocket. So that's a new addition. This one I've been doing a while. Okay, it's a coin envelope. Then this is some sort of large plainish because I thought you could decorate, yeah, some tickets. And this is washi tape, which in theory I would like this to be done on tracing paper, okay, but it will still look fine. And what you do is you put your, so you can't really see it, to put your tape on at the back, but I think I'll cut it out first and then put my tape on, yeah, because usually I can see through and then I'll put my tape on. But it's sort of like, they come in handy for down the page and things and for decorating. Then I've got some large tickets. Okay, I've got some plainish ones as well, which I thought would be nice to decorate. So there, and you can even sort of like put one of them on top of here, you know, and you're not covering over too much. So that's that. And some more tickets and some banners and your page tabs. And here's a page of the top there, the words, yeah. And what I've done is I've done 2 of the blue because there's green and pink on the other one. Okay. These ones here, like you could cut that up. So nurture, bloom. I just done it because there was quite a bit of a gap there. So, and then I done two to a page for the envelopes and the tags. I've incorporated this in the kit as well, just as a bonus. And then that's smaller tickets. Okay. And that is the add-on. Like I say, it's quite large. Right, and then I've done the portrait version. I have to take, sometimes I have to take some elements out because it looks too crowded or things like that. So I've done the best I can with that. Right. So, because like some people are screaming out for portrait things. I mean, yeah, you could make a nice cover with that. That work. Okay. If it's too far over here, it looks a bit silly, but I thought, well, it can be used like that. And the same with this one here. That's quite good there. Yeah, even though we split the flower up, that still looks okay. You know, nothing wrong with that at all. Back and front. Yeah, I thought it was the other wrong way around then. And the same as this one. Okay. That still looks okay. And that will be the back. Yeah. And then I would cut, as you know, I would cut some of that off, so, and use that as a pocket somewhere. So I've done them all similar like that. This will be a nice one too. Cut that down there. Yeah, it's nice. Okay. There's that one there. And this one. And that looks very in the middle, that one, but when you fold it, it looks like that. Yeah. And then I've done the coloured collage sheets in portrait. Just 1, 2, 3 of those, and then I've done 3 of the tone on tone. I think 1, 2, 3, and then incorporated those in portrait as well, which was the bonus. Okay, there. And then the rose. Okay, well that's that. So I hope you like that. It was fun doing that one, so that was great. Okay, well thank you very much for watching, and keep tuned because I will do another little video